Hari Om everyone. My name is Pramod. I'm a yoga practitioner and yoga teacher. And welcome to my YouTube channel, Soul of Yogi. So today we are going to talk about hip mobility and flexibility. So lack of hip flexibility will stress your back, reducing the active movement in your daily life, and maybe you will struggle with the lower back pain. So let's begin this class with some hip stretch and movements so you can practice every day, or if you don't have time, at least practice 3 days in a week and get more healthier in life. So let's begin this class with a butterfly. So you can just take your soles of the feet front of you and just figure out. So keeping your feet maybe close to your pelvis or your hip if it's possible. But maybe in this position, if you're trying harder in the beginning, maybe you're trying to pull your feet to your hip, maybe you will start hunching your back or leaning forward. So what you can try to keeping your feet a little bit further away from your hip or your pelvis and just catch your shin. There's no need to hold your feet. So holding your shin and keeping the same tallness with the spine. So check your hip and the shoulder straight in one line and keeping the chest open. And then start flapping your knees. So in this way, your knees are flapping faster than the breath. So you're breathing normally here, normal inhalation and exhalation. Practice this for a few more breaths. So try not to go with the counts. Try to connect your breathing with the movement. So you will say you will practice for 5 breaths or 10 breaths. So consistently normal breathing here and just flapping your knees. Last 3 more breaths. Deep and long with the breath. Remember, you're keeping the spine straight. Sit with a tall spine and then stopping your knees. Very good. From here you can, wherever you are, maybe your feet are closed, maybe away, hold it wherever you can. Inhale nice and tall, little bit lengthening the spine, opening the chest, and when you're exhaling, bending your elbows out and start leaning forward. So you can just start leaning forward. So I'm not trying to lean too much forward or not trying to hunch my back. So keeping the same tallness with the spine. You can still look front and down, but you're not trying to drop your head. So keeping it there. And if you're comfortable, you can just keep your fingertip or your palm forward and keep the same chest opening to the front. Looking forward and down, stay. So when you're leaning forward, you will feel a little bit pressure on your hip and you will go a little bit more deeper with the hip stretch. Slowly bring yourself back and then taking your knees together. This time we will go with a little bit deeper with the slow movement. So using your palms to press on your inner side of your knee, pressing with your hands, leaning forward with the open chest. Look front and down. Breathing in, bring yourself back. Try to touch your knees together front of you. And exhalation, leaning forward. Breathing in, bring yourself back and relax it. So from here, sitting same and just opening your legs more a little bit, or if you can say your feet are wider than the mat or wider than your hip. So maybe the distance is not proper if you can see me now. So you can just watch this carefully and we will try together. So maybe this much distance is not enough. Maybe this is wider than the hip, but maybe this is not enough. So how you will check? Keeping your hands behind your back to keeping the same tallness of the spine, and when you swing, maybe your knee is coming above your heel, if you can see this. Okay, so trying to go a little bit more further, or maybe just move to one side first, and then you will figure out the 90-degree angle with your back leg. So your heel and your knee, that is a straight single line, and from your knee to your hip. The same, you're trying to find a 90-degree angle for the front leg, your right leg. So you're moving your trunk towards the right side. And just in the beginning, if you're a beginner, keeping your fingertip down, nice and tall with the spine, and start leaning forward. So you can see, I'm keeping the spine straight and leaning with your fingertip support. And when you're going there, you will feel your outer hip stretch. Keeping that stretch. If you feel too much, maybe come a little bit away. If you want to go a little bit more further down, go a little bit more. So staying there and then slowly pressing your fingers, using the support of your fingers, bring yourself back and slowly coming back to the center and switch. So once you figure out the distance between the both legs, then it's quite comfortable. So you're turning your trunk same way to the other side, fingertip down and leaning forward. Breathe in and breathe out, continue. You're not disturbing your breath. Try to connect your breath with the movement. So you're exhaling and going down, creating space. Feel your outer hip stretch. This time, left outer hip stretch. Bring yourself back, breathing in. And then for the last time, switching the side. So maybe this time, if you want to go deeper, if you can, keeping the hands to the side, same chest opening. Maybe you don't need support. Maybe if you need support, feel free to take support. But if you want to go a little bit further and deeper, you can try. Staying there, remember you are trying to hold the pose or connect the pose with your breathing. So maybe I'm staying here for 3 breaths. Go deep and long, slow breathing. 2. And bring yourself back and switching the side for the last time to the other side. So leaning forward, maybe keeping your arms like a cactus to the side or maybe behind your back. Breathe in and breathe out. Find a 90-degree angle, figure out. Connect your breathing in and out. 2. And bring yourself back. Slowly coming back to the center and relax, simple crossing your leg. So you can just watch me from the side. So I'm moving into the low lunge. So find your tabletop and then bring your right leg forward between your both the hands and coming into your low lunge. So keeping your back leg toes pointed back, pushing your hip forward and down and opening the chest. So keep holding your waist and stay with the tallest spine. So you're not arching your back. Stay there, chest is open. Keep pressing. So keep pushing your hip forward and down and you will feel your back leg front thigh, your quadriceps stretch. Slowly bringing your hip back. So moving your hip back, pressing through the front leg and try to straighten your knee. Maybe you can tuck your toe to find a balance and then trying. So still my back is straight but I'm trying to lean forward. So try this. If you need fingertip support on the floor, try. If you cannot reach the floor, maybe you have some height, maybe with the yoga block, or you can even use the water bottles, whatever you have. And then slowly bring yourself back. We will do continue without holding. Exhaling, going back and lean. If you need support, remember you can use it. Maybe you don't need it. Last time, breathing in and breathing out. Okay, slowly bring yourself back, dropping your palm, your right leg going back and switching the leg. Left leg reaching forward. So from here, bring yourself back. Maybe free your toes back, tuck your toes, figure out, push your hip forward and feel the stretch. So maybe if you can see me from the front, so you're switching the side and just watch me from the front. So when you're doing this, maybe your knee wants to go out. So trying to push your knee back so your knee is straight in line with your hip, or you can see your knee is directly in line with your heel. Stay there and then feel your back leg front thigh, your quads. And then exhaling, moving your hip back, leaning forward. This time you would feel your front leg back thigh. Hamstring is staying there. Breathe in and breathe out. And then slowly inhale. And exhale. Slowly inhale. Pushing your hip forward, your spine is straight, chest open. Exhalation, hunching your back, your chest is still opening, looking down to the floor. Breathing in, back to the center, dropping your palm and your front leg going back. So sitting down on your heel if you're comfortable with your knee and your ankle joint, otherwise you can sit with a cross leg. So with these 3 exercises you can start. your day, and it just take your 10 minutes every single day. If you can practice every day, that would be amazing. Otherwise, you can try this 3 times in a week and get more flexible and comfortable in your daily active life. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a beautiful day. Hari Om.